Joining us here in the Life Matters studio is someone they call the Flying Squirrel. The Flying Squirrel is a surfing champion. She is, just wait for it, 6 years old. A video that ABC Open made about Quincy Symonds has gone viral. Over 1 million views. And I am pleased to say that Quincy and her mum, Kim, join us in the Life Matters studio this morning. Welcome, Kim. Welcome, Quincy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to have you here. I gather you've been enjoying the surf in Sydney this morning.
Yes, I have been.
What was it like?
Very fun and very clear and warm.
Warmer than the Gold Coast?
No.
No, I can imagine. Look, great. What does it feel like, Kim, being the mother of an internet sensation?
It's really, really overwhelming. The response that we've had from everywhere has been so positive, and it's just adding to the excitement of the journey. It's so much fun.
I think it's gone a bit crazy though, hasn't it? What
It
sort
has.
of response have you had? Who's contacted you?
I've had contact from all over the world. It's played in France, in Germany, in China, in Japan, and we were kind of preparing ourselves, once it started to get out there so crazy that maybe the internet trolls would come up, and we really haven't had any of it. So everyone's just embraced it in the positive story, and everyone just wants to be part of the fun.
Yeah, it's a beautiful story. Quincy, what's been the response at school? Tell me about what your friends at school think about you.
They think it's really good and they think I'm really good at surfing and skating.
Tell us about what you love about surfing. What does it feel like for you being on a wave?
It feels like to be on a wave that it's like you're in something that you've never been in before.
Does it feel scary?
Mm-mm.
Because sometimes I reckon kids would think, wow, that's so fast and so hard. Not for you.
No.
No. So your dad's a surfer too.
Yes.
Are you better than him?
Yes.
How?
Lots of practice and also surf more than him.
What do you like most about surfing? Tell us though.
That you get to meet new people and surf new breaks.
What's the best break been?
Snap up, Diva, or Rainbow.
What's good about it?
Lots of fun to surf and every wave is different.
Are many other girls your age surfing?
No, that don't surf my age, no.
What do you think that is?
I think that's because they think they're too young to start and they can't swim that good yet.
Were you a good swimmer before you started surfing?
No,
Huh.
a little bit.
Quincy lives with congenital adrenal hyperplasia. What does that mean in terms of your life with Quincy and what Quincy has to be mindful of?
Quincy needs to take medication 3 times a day. So she has it at breakfast, lunchtime and at dinner time just before bed. Without that, she can become quite sick. Last week, she was in hospital for 3 days just with a regular virus that most people would just stay at home, but she needed to go on IV medication. So 3 days in hospital. And then she bounces back very quickly with adequate treatment. I carry emergency medication similar to an anaphylactic would carry an EpiPen. So if she breaks a bone or something, we give her a shot and take her to hospital.
What are the consequences of the body not making cortisone adequately? Because that's what that condition's about, isn't it?
Yeah. Without cortisone in times of sickness and an injury, the body will start to shut down. Things can become life-threatening pretty quickly.
At that stage I was still working away, so I took some time off to be home, and financially I had to go back to work. So a lot of the stuff that happened with Quincy, I wasn't, I kind of wasn't there for it, and that was hard.
In that video of Quincy, your partner Jake, her dad, was so emotional. I just found that incredibly moving. Where does that emotion come from, do you think?
Quincy and Jake have such an amazing connection, in the surf and skating, and he's away so much that he doesn't get to see, sometimes when she's really sick, or the only contact he has is over the phone. So now that they get to go surfing and skating together, they have this little universe that no one else is sort of in, and he's just so incredibly proud of her. And to see how much she's developing and how much fun she has out in the ocean, I think it gets to him because he's just so proud.
Yeah, I could see that. Quincy, how would you describe your dad and your relationship with him?
I think that he gets really excited about when I do new stuff every day.
On the surf?
Yes.
What sort of new stuff do you learn?
Like doing big turns and surfing new breaks and everything.
Yeah. Do you imagine when you're older, not 6 anymore, that you could be Elaine Beachley?
Yes.
Tell us about what you'd like to do with the surfing.
I'd like to surf pipeline, chopu, all of the good reef breaks when I get bigger.
What break would you really like to conquer?
Chopu.
Tell us about that.
That would be really exciting.
Where
and
is it?
scary. Tahiti.
It's one of the scariest waves in the world.
How do you feel about that?
I hope I'm in the boat to watch.
Be on the jet ski in the channel.
Quincy wants me to be on the jet ski, and I think I'm going to be on the boat.
Be on the jet ski in the channel.
Maybe one day.
So you also would like to be a competitive skateboarder, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Which do you prefer?
Probably skating if it doesn't look like not going to rain and there's no waves. But if it looks like it's going to rain and there is waves, surfing probably.
Does skating involve something quite different to surfboarding?
Not really. Some of the skating tricks include surfing and some of the surfing tricks include skating.
What's your favourite skateboard trick?
Probably 50 or rock the fakie.
What sorts of new skills or techniques do you want to learn?
I want to learn a big floater or get barreled, and I want to learn big snaps.
What are they? What's a big floater?
A floater is when you go on top of the wave, roll on the top and then go back into the wave.
Unreal. And what was the other one?
Snap.
What's a snap?
It's when you go up vertical onto the wave and then turn it back around.
How hard are they to learn?
Not very hard.
Just takes practice.
How many snaps did you do on that left wave this morning?
6 turns.
Unreal.
It was one of the best waves she's ever surfed, and it was on her backhand. I couldn't believe it. And of course I didn't have the video camera
It
on.
wasn't one of my best waves ever, that.
Oh, wasn't it?
Tell us about that best wave. What happened?
I did lots of backhand snaps and then a big cutback, a roundhouse cutback. And then I was so excited after I wanted to catch another one.
What's a roundhouse cutback?
It's a turn where there's no more wave left, and you do a turn around, and then you go back to the backhand again, or the front hand.
You're never scared? A little bit?
Yes, sometimes.
But that's part of the fun too, isn't it? That kind of fear but joy, excitement all mixed up into the one.
Yes.
Kim, is there a tension for you? How far do you push Quincy down this path, given the scale of interest in her? And how much do you pull back?
We try and discuss as a family everything that Quincy wants to do, and we're just trying to go down the path that sort of helps her the most. There's been certain things that we've said no to exposure-wise that we just don't think it's the right environment for her. And other than that, it's just about living each day to its fullest. And Quincy wants to fit everything into every single day. You know, we live each day as it comes. Quincy wants to be a pro surfer and skater, well, we'll help her as much as we can. And if she decides one day that she doesn't want to do it anymore, we'll go do something else. If you can find something that you're passionate about, I think it's really important to pursue it and just try and make it work, I guess. Nothing's ever perfect in anything, so it's just about making the most of every opportunity that you get.
Is Mum a surfer?
No.
No.
Have you tried?
Have I tried?
She has, but then she got hurt.
What happened to me?
The board got hit in Mummy's face.
That's exactly what happened to me when I first tried. If I don't want that to happen, what should I do?
You should hold onto the board tight and keep it away from in front of you.
That was our mistake.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Quincy, for joining us. And Kim Symonds, thank you so much. Good luck. Congratulations.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.